Welcome to our second reading installment of Awakening Hearts, A Tale of Love Across Lifetimes, my debut novel, which is set to release on November 11th. The ebook is now available for pre-order on Amazon, and the paperback and hardcover will be available after release day. If you would like to be notified of when the paper versions become available, head on over to my website, angieklove.com, and sign up for my newsletter. You can do so at the bottom of any page or click on the button for the newsletter sign up. It'll take you to the sign up page. Just enter your email address and then you'll be sent an email to confirm it, to make sure that a random person cannot sign you up for a mailing list you do not wish to join. So just confirm that, and I will keep you posted on release date and any other writing related developments and my occasional blog posts. I also want to let you know about a Goodreads giveaway I'm currently running. If you head on over to Goodreads, you can enter the giveaway for a chance to win one of 20 free copies of my book. When you enter the giveaway, my book will automatically be added to your Want to Read shelf. If you watch this video after the giveaway has concluded, it still would be fantastic if you could add my book to your Want to Read shelf. And then when you're reading, you can put it on your currently reading shelf and then your read shelf. It's just a little button you can click. And of course, once you've read the book, it would be fantastic if you could give it a star rating and leave a review so that readers who come across it and maybe aren't quite sure, it'll give them an idea of whether they want to take a chance on my book. So great way to support your author friends. If you have other author friends, I recommend that you do this for them too. It helps us gain visibility as independent authors and independently published authors. We don't have the same marketing budget that traditionally published authors do through the big publishing houses. So writing a book is a labor of love. I've come to learn over the years, actually 6+ years of working on this book, that massive amounts of time, energy, and financial resources go into writing a book. And of course, the financial revenue tends to be very small. So any way you can support your author friends is fantastic, and we appreciate it. On my website, you can also go to my book section, and from there you can get a link directly to the Amazon pre-order page. If you go to Amazon and type in Awakening Hearts, my book should show up, at least here in the US, on the first page. You don't have to scroll down very far, which is great because some debut authors can sometimes show up a lot further down if there are many other books with their title. I will read to you a little bit today, picking up where we left off last time in chapter 1. Last time we read the prologue, and I gave you just a little teaser glimpse into chapter 1, where Sage met Alex in the waiting room of her massage practice, and I am going to just reread the last couple of paragraphs so that you know where we were at, and we will take it from there. Hurrying to return the magazine to its spot amid the others on the coffee table, the woman stood, extending her hand. "Hey, you must be Sage. Thanks so much for fitting me in today." Sage accepted the outstretched hand, hoping the heat flushing her insides wasn't visible on the outside. Alex Fisher had several inches on her, and her black track pants and red zip-up hoodie complemented her athletic build. She was incredibly attractive, but it was more than her appearance that had Sage feeling like the world was spinning. Alex's handshake was firm, and her voice held a low, gravelly timbre that made Sage's every cell vibrate in response. "Of course, that's what I'm here for." She smiled graciously, remembering her role as a massage therapist, regaining her composure. For a brief moment, when their hands made contact, Sage could have sworn Alex's eyes reflected the same surprise she herself was feeling at the unexpected jolt of energy between them. If Alex had felt it, she had recovered quickly and was doing an outstanding job of not letting it show. Reaching one hand over the top of her head, Alex pulled it toward her shoulder, grimacing as she stretched her muscles gingerly. "I woke up with a crick in my neck. I tried to get in to see Chris, but I was told he was out of town." "Ah, got it." Sage nodded her understanding. Someone just canceled this appointment, so it worked out perfectly for you. That's what the receptionist said when I called. Alex let go of her head, extending it backward in another attempt to release a catch, smiling through her pain. I'm super grateful. I can usually stretch these kinks out myself, but this one is stubborn. Come on back then, and let's see what we can do. Sage led Alex down the hallway to her massage room, past the front desk that was unoccupied at this early evening hour. She could feel the prickle of Alex's eyes on her and chanced a glance in her direction. Alex flashed her a smile before quickly lowering her head. Sage's mind whirled, her body alive with a strange mix of anxiousness and exuberance. Trying hard to maintain her center, she did a brief intake, clarifying the details of Alex's predicament and inquiring about any other significant health concerns. After instructing her to get on the massage table, Sage left the room to give her privacy. She stepped into the bathroom, pulling the door closed behind her. She'd worked on her share of attractive people over the years, but she always kept her boundaries securely in place. She was well practiced at leaving personal feelings aside, viewing her clients strictly through the eyes of a healing practitioner. All the more did it surprise her that she felt nervous at the thought of going back into the treatment room, where she knew Alex would be lying naked beneath the sheets. And this is where we'll conclude today. So if you're curious to find out more about what happens next, you'll have to tune in for the next installment. Hopefully this will have given you another little taste of the book and given you an idea of whether you want to take the leap and purchase it. I'm very excited to hear your feedback after working on this book for so long. It's really a gift to get to share it with the world now. The characters in the book are like my friends, they've been very dear to me, and it's like people I've been sharing my life with over the past 6+ years. So it's really a gift for me to now be able to share these characters with other people out in the world and then be able to talk about them. It's like I get to talk about my friends with other people, which is really fun. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I encourage you to go to my website, angieklove.com, and sign up for my newsletter at the bottom. I look forward to seeing you for the next installment, and I hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are.